You know what I said, let it be a Tetris and Tetris it is. Hi everyone, I will be a little bit more common quiet today, I think. Why? Because I'm in the mood to play some beautiful thing called Tetris Effect connected, and please don't mind if you see something a little bit weird on your screen if you're watching this through a Shorts Live. In the description you can find a link for a normal point of view with all stuff and whatever. I was just in the mood of some Tetris. Would you like to join me? I will be quite calm today and I want to play some beautiful stuff. And Tetris is a beautiful game. Tetris Effect Connected is a even more beautiful game. I don't want to wait at all, so if you don't mind. Can I? Of course can I. So usually when you play Tetris, it's a kinda hard game, you know? And it is. It's one of those games that you can call easy to learn and hard to master, you know? Tetris Effect Connected is one of those games as well, but not really well. It is. If you want to play it on the maximum possible difficulty, that will be challenging for you. But it's not always required, you know? Because you can select a slightly less difficult and have some fun anyway. And with the Tetris Effect Connected you can listen to beautiful soundtrack and beautiful visual effects. Like, come on, look at all this beautiful stuff. It actually might be a little bit too loud. I don't mind, but if it is too loud for you, please let me know, so I'll fix this for you. If you love Tetris and you love to play this game, and if you never played Tetris before, if you never played Tetris Effect Connected before, I strongly recommend you to play this game. Seriously. This game worth every single dollar. Especially when you can do stuff like this. Which is called a zone mode, and it's good stuff. I forgot the name for this amount of lines. It's called Tetris, I guess. Basically a lot of lines, you know. How many lines it is? The answer is yes, too many lines, to be honest. Very much, and it's always so satisfying to clear a lot of lines. And this game makes it even more satisfying. You can play however you want, by using keyboard, by using gamepad, whatever works your boat, you know. And I know that a lot of players actually use just the keyboard and plays completely fine, because I don't even know how to actually describe this. And I screw myself, by the way. Okay, let me unscrew myself. Not the exact way to actually make this happen, but I don't have that much of options. So yeah, sometimes you have to screw yourself. Make some mistakes and find the way to make it work. But it doesn't matter this much, because even if you made bad mistakes and you were forced to actually restart the level, you won't lose this much, you know? You won't lose this much. That's all I want to say. But if you want to get a high score, if you're running for a lot of points, then you would like to play through all this game without any single mistake, without any single game over. It's not required by any means, but it's definitely cool. It's definitely nice to have. Oh, I screwed up with the angle a little bit. Well, not anymore. I fixed myself right away. And I'm not a like super mega professional player, I should say. Because usually professional players know how to do T-spins and all stuff like this. I don't know how to do this. It happens sometimes for me, but usually it's just like I was getting lucky to make it work. And this is why you might not see a lot of T-spins and cool tricks from me. This is the reason why. Let's say that I sort of prefer more speedy approach to the game rather than do things very stylishly. Let's put it this way. Ow! I have a chance to get one more line here, but 17 lines. You know what? I like this amount of lines, so I prefer to get myself a little more. I would even like to actually manage to get a Tetris or Perfectris, as it calls. The small problem though, I don't know how to... Well, I know how this works, but it requires a lot of build-up before and usually I made a lot of mistakes and I don't have a proper setup to make it work. So, don't mind me. If instead of playing like a total pro, I play like a total garbage, just like this time. It's not exactly perfect, but I think I still get enough points. Yeah, a little bit low on high score. Instead of 75,000, I get only 17, which was still enough for double S. Although I think I barely managed to reach double S here. Something tells me that if I get 69 nice 1,000 points, I will not be able to actually get this. You know what? Let me check something real quick, just in case. Because things might get weird. Interesting. It didn't work. Okay. Are you for sure? Are you sure? Give me a second. Don't mind this screen because it's actually fine. It's fine. Yeah, it didn't work. Hi. It didn't work. What about this one? Okay, this one works fine. Cool. So one of them works. Another one doesn't want to work. Okay. Let's then not use main OBS settings and instead make our settings, fix our settings rather. Oh, you know what? Wait, give me a second. You know what? Let me do next area and I'll pause here, and I know that I have a big problem on my playfield, which means I can lose quite quickly, so I have to get rid of this kind of fast. Give me a second. There is no music anyway. Music decides to not play. Okay, I get it. Oh, it plays. Cool. Da-da-da-da-da. So for some reason it didn't like. Oh, I think I know how to make this work. H264, can I? No, I can't. Okay, H264. No, not main. H264. What about preset though? Or what about bitrate though? Can I select it? But the answer is no, I cannot. Okay, let's go and copy settings right away. Oh, I see. That's interesting to say the least. So somehow I screw things up, probably. Okay, let me try this again. Maybe with these settings everything will work. Okay, so for the regular stream it goes H265. For the vertical one it will goes H264. If it works though, I leave that main. Basically I leave it as it is, and we will see how it works. If it will work at all. Oh, I think I can view current log and see how it works. Cool. There is no errors at all, and yet it doesn't work. Who would knew that it will not work at all? Stuff happens. By the way, yes, I'm serious right now. I'm sorry that this kind of weirdness happens, because I try to do double streams at the same time, but I either did something wrong, or I set things up not in the right way. It should be the right way. Yes, stream URL, everything seems to be fine. Everything sets up okay. Let's click OK. Let's save the settings. And let's try it again. Oh! You know what was the reason, by the way? I think I was stupid because I didn't press the go live button. My fault. Okay, wait. Stop it. Give me one more second. Let's use main OBS settings. One more attempt. If it works right now, then it will work. Yeah, it works. That's just my own fault, and I didn't check things up. Okay. All right. Right now it should work. Yes. Now it works. It's good to know. Anyway, what are we doing here? We're playing some Tetris, and if you suddenly sees me in your shorts feed, then welcome. Hello, my name is Multiply, I'm a cyber VTuber, and I play a lot of games. Sometimes I even play Tetris, not on a professional level, but I consider myself somewhat good player, you know? And this time you should see me, because previous time I actually screwed up everything and you didn't see me at all. Now it works. Sure. We just have some basic calm Tetris, well, not calm at all. We have some panic here, because I think you see what the problem we have here. Everything was fine, and then I find myself in, well, this situation. Don't worry though, I know how to get up from these situations as well. I will get much less points, unfortunately, but I will still make things works in my favor. In case you don't know what this game is, this is a Tetris Effect connector. A beautiful game with beautiful visuals, with beautiful music, beautiful basically everything. If you like Tetris, and if you're looking for an unusual way to play this game, then I highly recommend you to do so. And if you have a PSVR, for example, then I recommend you to try this game in VR. I don't have VR, unfortunately. I want to have it just to play this game. Like, I'm not joking, because these visuals in VR looks absolutely stunning. I was only able to see videos of this game. Oh wait. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Looks weird, isn't it? We still have to move to the next stage and have some fun there. Now it should work, I think. Anyway, if you are here, you can just walk around, you can watch, because sometimes this game is quite, calm and beautiful. Sometimes it's quite intense. At first I try to play the game exactly the way I want to, like something calm, something beautiful. But my hands allows to play this game fast, and I'm sorry about this. But still, I want to say this: feast your eyes on the visuals, because it's beautiful. Music, graphics, everything. Although speed in this game sometimes goes a little bit too much, especially on the expert level. This is not an expert level, this is medium level, if you can call it that. So it's not hard difficulty. Ow. I can clear more lines here, to be honest. Not this time. I might have a chance actually to do this if I made a right build up. No. Unlikely. But in Tetris, just like in any other game, you shouldn't give up at all. Okay, I have only one line left to clear. Oh, maybe. Yeah, something like this. Not like this though, it's a little bit screwed up. But I'm okay with this. I'm fine with everything that happens, and I hope that actual stream is working fine. Because I screwed up myself once, and I don't want for this to happen again. If it happens, it happens. If it isn't, well, okay. Small advice from me. Let's say it this way. No, this is not a good advice, by the way. This is a horrible advice. Swap your Tetriminos into something much less needed. And yet, hello, I make this happen. Sometimes you just find yourself too much immersed in the game. No, not in the gameplay, in the graphics of this game. So you make stupid mistakes like this. Of course, this is a bad attempt to redeem myself, because I made a mistake because I made a mistake, and not because of the game. That's my personal mistake, my personal screw up, and only I should pay for this. But to be honest, I will not pay for this. Oh, I will pay for this, that's for sure. Another thing that usually actually haunts me. As soon as I say, this is okay, nothing bad will happen. Instantly, something bad will happen. No. At least something like this, 11 lines. This is called Octaris, which makes sense, I suppose. Although I wish sometimes I'll be able to reach an almighty perfectness. A lot of pro players can make it happen easily, but not me, unfortunately. What is this? Oh, what am I supposed to do with this? Okay, yeah, got it. I make it somehow works. Psy, hello, hi, welcome. Might be slightly unexpected to see someone like me doing something like this in your shorts, but anyway, hello and welcome. I'm happy to see you here, and I hope you have a nice day, because it's always an important thing to actually have a nice day, a nice time, and whatever. Do you play Tetris before? Well, in any form, because Tetris, you can find Tetris in a lot of forms, from official products to straight up bootleg crap. To be honest, I find myself playing Tetris first in the bootleg form, most likely. But it doesn't prevent me from enjoying this game and wanting to play it much more. And this is the reason why I played this game maybe by this point for about, I can't tell you exact amount of years, but probably 20 years at least. Maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less. Ow. That's a small mistake from my side. Actually, never mind. 75,000. My previous record was higher. It was 89,000. Guess this is what happens to every single player if they don't play a game for quite a long time. Last time I opened up Tetris Effect Connected, maybe, I don't know. Well, not 2 months ago, but actually maybe a month ago, to be honest. This somehow affects you, but at the same time it isn't. If you remember how to play the game, usually you always can play it quite well, quite nice. But if you don't play a game for a long time, then well, you might find yourself getting a little bit rusty. And maybe this is the case what's happening right now with me, because I launched this game from after some sort of a break. And today I just want to remember how this game looks, how this game plays, how this game sounds. And complete it again from start to finish in just one sitting. It doesn't take a pretty long time. But to beat this game in one try, you actually have to like play through all the stages without every single top out. It's not hard, kinda. But if you do some stuff not in a great way, and if you start to actually going a little bit too high on the playfield, with some speed changes you actually might literally find yourself in a problem. When you have a high speed and at the same time you don't have a lot of space to actually keep things going without topping out. When this happens, you find yourself in a problem. Perfectus, yes, adding lines, 80 lines. It doesn't give you any achievements though. But the more lines you clear in the zone mode, the more points you get. I think this is kind of obvious. I try to speak as calm as possible, or to make this life actually be somewhat more, you know, maybe comfy for someone. But sometimes I'm getting a little bit too much focused on the game anyway. Oh, you know what? Since we are close to end this stage, I think I have to make some preparations here for a last zone, which will last not a long time, but we can use this time to actually clear at least 40 lines and make the dodecadrons from one zone. Now I have only 2 lines to clear, and you know how I will end this stage anyway. I will end it with a Tetris. Because how else? You can do only something like this. Stages changes one to another, and what is this? And speed changes as well. Sometimes speed gets higher, sometimes it gets lower. That's the philosophy of this game, and the game itself is somewhat, you know, nice to the player. Because more often than not, it gives you some small periods of break before actually going all out. On the medium difficulty, speed doesn't get higher than... Oh, I actually don't know how high it gets. But if you play on the maximum expert difficulty, speed at the final sections can go quite high. If you love a good challenge, then please try this game. And try the maximum difficulty. You will not be disappointed. I'm not joking. You can say that I'm trying to sell you this game. Well, I kinda am, because this is one of my favorite games. And this is not a joke. I love Tetris games, and this one is basically my favorite. Let's say it this way. And if you don't like the high speed of the game, which is totally fine. There are different effect modes when you can play and just enjoy some stages with the lowest possible speed and without any fears of getting a game over. Oh no, what? This is game for everyone. That's all I should say, I guess. Okay, I managed to get some points out of this situation as well. What I didn't manage to get is a nice pronunciation for stuff. Because yeah, because yes. Oh, this stage. This stage sounds weird. Let me put a disclaimer right now. This stage sounds weird. Probably you already hear this. It sounds weird. But this is also an appealing point for this stage. Does it sound weird? Of course it is. But at the same time, it's kinda cool. Yeah, there you are. This is what I'm looking for. Okay, yeah, this is not what I expect actually to do right away. But since it works and since that actually helps me at big times, yeah, I will use the zone at this moment. And by the way, here is another tip for you if you're going to play Tetris Effect Connected. Don't afraid to use zone even if you don't fill it up completely. It might literally save the game. And I'm not looking, I even don't bring up a chance to get more points from clearing more than just 4 lines. Oh, seriously? Usually you can clear just 4 lines, you know? With the zone you can clear much more than that. Much more. Like this. 16 lines, it's okay, it's cool. But despite the fact that the fill is actually 20 blocks high, I think. I might be wrong, by the way. Correct me if I'm wrong. Despite the 20 lines height, you can actually clear more than 20 lines in zone mode. It requires a lot of attention to detail, and it's not easy to pull off, but it's so satisfying to do. At some point, this seemingly impossible line clears called impossibilities, but when some players managed to get them, they actually were being named in honor of those players. By this point, I think though, there are no impossible but technically possible combinations left. Yet again, it's not exactly maybe true, because Tetris community is full of surprises. Until very recently, everyone thinks that Tetris on NES is unbeatable. Well, not long ago, that was actually proven not true. By the player who is actually much more younger than the game itself. Maybe even Tetris Effect Connected have some interesting secrets behind why I place it like this. Who am I? An idiot sandwich, you know? This is who I am. Because I screw myself. Yeah. We are going speed now. It's still not the fastest one. The highest possible speed is speed level 20. And it's very cool. It's very hard, but it's very cool. I screwed myself just a little bit because... Actually, never mind. Actually, okay. I can get more points here. I don't need to get more points. I beat my previous record here. 88,000 points, double S. You probably love to see this. I sure am. So far we are doing very, very nice, very well. And we'll continue with the next stage after a few seconds. If you don't mind, let me drink some coffee just in case. In case you wonder, for me it's almost 10 p.m. But by this point I don't get sleepy because my sleep schedule is completely screwed up, and because of this, yes, and because of this, I actually can play games like this in late evening without much of problems. You know what? I want to actually do something real fast. I'll make a game a little bit quieter just in case. I suppose it still not goes louder than me, but just in case of everything. Sometimes I go real fast on the game. Sometimes I go not so fast on the game. Sounds like something completely obvious, isn't it? I can clear a lot of lines here. And I think I made a mistake. What the hell? Okay, I leave myself with a lot of garbage. Oh. There is still a way to clean this up though, so let's say we are okay. Not exactly what I expected to be, but yeah. Not exactly what I expected to be. But I will clear some lines anyway, so we'll be happy about this, and the game will be happy as well. Just look at those visuals, by the way. All these particles flying around, doing something. In VR, this looks unbelievable. 100%. Wish I could see this, but I kinda can't. Because I don't have... oh no. Okay. Because I don't have VR helmet. Wish I've had one. And back-to-back Tetris works out pretty well for us. Back-to-back Tetris as well gives more points. Just for your information, but probably you already know this. But if you never played Tetris before, then here you are. Something like interesting fact about the game. The game itself is very old, like first version of the Tetris comes out in a long time ago. I wasn't even born. The game was already available. And this game will live like a long life. Because it's so simple and so addictive at the same time. Fun Mario Bros. Hi, hello, welcome. Hello, how are you? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing fine and this week so far treat you well. Do you like Tetris as I am though? It's a small question for you. If you do, that's great. If you don't, that's completely fine. And yet, I still want to recommend to play Tetris at least once to everyone. No matter what exact game, but if I have a chance to pick a certain game, I will surely pick this one. It follows Tetris guidelines, it works completely well with them, and at the same time, it possesses some unique charm, which isn't available to every other game about Tetris. And well, since this game was made by the developer of what is this game called? Another puzzle game. It's made by the company Enhance, and I forgot the name. Like, as usual, when I want to remember something, I forgot the names. Shame on me. But the game itself also, the game I'm talking about, is have some musical stuff, a lot of music added to the game, and it's a puzzle game, and it has kinda similar insanely beautiful visuals, but it's not Tetris. It's somewhat similar, but not exactly. It has a different concept. Oh shoot. Yeah, here we are reaching level 10 of the speed. Level 10 is not that big of a deal. Let me tell you this. But if speed gets any higher, then we will find ourselves in some problems. To be honest, no. We won't. Because after some time, speed gets lower, and you can enjoy your game without any uber fast speed. Although, mind you, this is a Tetris game. This is a Tetris Effect connected game. And it can go from slow to fast in just a second. Oh, okay, okay, this is fine. This is okay for me. How much lines are clear? I don't see. But enough amount to call it a successful use of the zone. 43 lines. Okay, 44. I want to use zone once more. Yeah. I think I can make this happen, but I have to be careful to not make some mistakes. Yeah, okay, this is okay-ish zone for me. I'll take the points I receive from this, and I will end the stage after this. Give me something else. Give me something green. Oh, yes, this is something. This is something green, all right. Just like me. This is green enough. I will have some fun with this. I will farm some point because of this. But I have to be kinda careful. Yeah, kinda careful. Yeah, I can do this small T-spins without much of a problem. But more normal zones for me is a problem. Oh, no, not zones. What am I talking about? More normal T-spins, more effective T-spins are a problem for me. 12 lines. Do the Tetris? Yes. Now I have to make a Tetris though. To immediately get some points and start refilling my zone gauge again. To use it again. If you want to beat records in this game, and if you want to actually get high ranks after you beat the level, you actually, no joke, have to use zones as many times as it's possible. The reason for that is quite simple, because during the zone, your amount of cleared lines do not increase. So even if you have only one line left to clear the level, you can keep going for much longer. Something like this. And 15 lines. Perfectris is 18 lines, if I know. And I have 4 lines left to clear the level. Well, if it's last few lines, usually I prefer to end the stage with a good old Tetris. When the game called Tetris, it's kind of obvious how you should end it. With a good old Tetris, but this isn't the end. This is the last level in this particular area. So we can go in. Make some fireworks appear. Yeah, I already by the music sometimes can tell you what stage it is. This is the stage called Celebration, and it features fireworks. Lots of them. And this is still not a Perfectis. Huh. But points received until the game goes full blast in terms of speed. Trust me, this will happen soon. Few more lines and, well, you will see. Okay, it's still acceptable. We are still kinda safe. But trust me, this is just a build-up. Give this game a few more lines, and it will show you its power. You know what? I will not make this happen, at least for now. I get a lot of points again. Not much. 11 lines, okay, cool. We have 15 lines left until the end of this stage. And this is basically going to be the final stage in this area, as I said before. And we have speed level 11, which is the fastest speed so far we see. Backdraft Tetris is always nice to have, always nice to see. 103,000 points. That's quite a lot. And this is... You know, I'm doing quite well so far. Yes, I missed on high score twice, but next stages from that point onward was actually only high scores after the high score. 100 and something thousand points. What was my previous high score though? Is it even less than 100,000? Huh. To be honest, this is very interesting. Let's say this is a small sensation for me. Wait, what are you talking about? I'm checking my phone. Don't mind me. I'm checking my phone and it tells me about my delivery package, which I get quite a long time ago. Why are you reminding me of this if I get it already? Which, let's go to the next area. And is this the last one? No, it's not the last one. It's not the last one. We have two more. Oh, Kiki Chicken Pro, hi. That's an interesting message you have here. Anyway, hello and welcome. If it's your cat just walking around your keyboard, that's completely acceptable. I know how it is, so yeah. No, wait. I know that feeling when you have some pet who walks all over the keyboard. But in any case, welcome. I hope you have a nice day so far, as well as nice week. Hope you're doing well. Can I have the maximum zone though? I think I can, but I need few more clear lines. Yes, I do need this. How much clear lines I need? The answer is a few more. If I keep doing this like this, I might find myself in a problem soon. Yes, I have maximum zone. Let's go full blast and just destroy these lines. Sounds like a good idea for me. I don't know about you though. Ah! 18 lines. Still okay. It was possible to get a perfectress here, I think. But I made some mistakes there. Let's put it this way. And the mistakes I have right now is this situation. This doesn't look nice. I can work it out. I can make things work here. Yeah. Something like this. But if game decided to higher up the speeds, then... Ooh. We will feel ourselves not great, not cool. Actually, I feel myself alright. Everything is fine. Everything is fine, you know? How fine it is? The answer is yes. It's so fine. You don't even believe how fine it is. This fine. Oh. And that's all. I actually forgot about that I have a limit of 46 lines per stage. Okay. I guess I will use my zone here, and I will do this more than once. I have to. Well, not exactly I have to, but if I want to get a lot of points. then I have to. Weird stuff, or very weird stuff. Oh, but it's 10 lines. It doesn't look good, by the way. My playfield looks like a mess, to be honest. Okay, we are saved. Kinda. Yes, we are saved. Line piece comes to the rescue. When you least expect it, it comes to save you. But usually it works the other way around. When you expected it to appear, it never appears for you, you know? I guess I have to make it work somehow. Not the perfect way to actually make it work, but we have to get rid at least of some lines here. Yeah, 6 lines. Not the greatest amount. For 42 lines, I have to go for one more actual zone. Eh, 4 lines, and yeah, I get just a Tetris, nothing else. Not much, not a lot of points, not a lot of points. Kinda disappointed in myself though. This stage should be a little bit easier on us. Hell no. To be somewhat easier on us, I guess I have to first fix my previous mistakes here. And so far I'm doing this okay. Now we kind of fix our mistakes. No! Oh. I misplaced one Tetrimina and it might make things harder in the future. I don't think. That's all I have to say. I don't think. Maybe there is a chance for us to fix the situation, and so far it kinda is. Not exact way I expected this to be. Oh yeah, this is definitely not exactly how I expected things to be. Yeah, 5 lines, that's fine if you want to get out of this mess that I myself created for myself. I say all possible words and none of them make sense. I'm so sorry about this. Sometimes I can talk, you know. And by sometimes I mean almost all the time. So we have 4th stage coming. And it's right away quite fast. But we are doing great, we are doing fine. Yeah, we are doing fine. Not the way I expected this to be, again. it kind of works into 40 lines. And we have a clear field. Finally, after all these years, we have almost clear field. Well, guess what? Let's screw this field up. Let's make it full of trash again. Oh, and believe me, I will make it full of trash again. All because I don't know how to play the game. Because I know how to play the game, but sometimes I made stupid mistakes. How much stupid mistakes I made? Oh, it's... I don't know, I cannot tell you. A lot. Maybe this is the one answer I can give you. How many mistakes I made when I played Tetris? A lot of mistakes I made. Of course, I do my best to actually fix those mistakes. But if you think for a second that usually I fix those mistakes, yes, but not always. Perfect it is. Give me that. I love to see when things go smooth. And I hate to see when things goes like this. Okay. When things goes like this, you are kind of forced to just burn lines without any combos or without any Tetrises or stuff. You have to do this just to not die. I can make one more zone. Should I go for it? The answer is, well, the game tells me go. I will listen, and I will... This is not the best solution, by the way. But at least we can finish the stage with, well, anticlimactic zone. But this is not the end of the area. One more left. And since the speed is quite low, oh, I know where this thing will go. So for my personal safety, I have to actually clear this thing up. Because this stage will go bananas. Okay, I will call this clear enough. For now, we still have nice, clean playfield. I prefer to keep it this way, but at some point, I will only think about, you know, survival here, and not about doing, yeah, not about this. This is mistake. This is mistake and it shouldn't happen. But it happened anyway. And still we ends up with the kinda clean field. So we can keep going, getting more points for us. And this is what I mean by going bananas. This. It's a speed 12, it's not the biggest one again. But it's a big one. Okay, 41 line. I see. I need to wait until I'll get my line piece. This is what I'm looking for. To actually make it work. Like this. And like this. And almost like this. Now we can go and finish this stage. I think I will try to go for Tetris as well. You expect me to end this stage with anything but Tetris? Well, no, I will end it by using Tetris and get only A because, yeah, S starts at 90 points, I suppose. I should level 15, 1989 second stage. Oh, I unlock secret stage because I reached level 50. Oh, you love to see this. I have, I think, 2 more stages left. So this one, and also I have another one, let's put it this way. And when I complete it, I'll have last one stage which lasts 90 lines. Not much, but wait, what? Huh? Okay, interesting thing. I made a post, I publish it, on the Twitter, and it doesn't appear. What? Okay. I will not actually do something about this. Okay, that's weird. Anyway, it's weird, yes. Will I do something about this? No. Well, not anymore, because that's a lot of time passed since the beginning of the stream, so no announcement on Twitter. That's okay, that's fine. I won't mind this at all. Let's go to the next area instead and continue our beautiful Tetris Effect connected journey. Shall we? Let us continue then. Oh, I know what this stage is, and it should be fine. It should be fine, I think. Yeah. We have to charge our zone though first. And we can start rack up our points again. Actually, that's not a lot of points. I think I prefer to charge our zone completely first and then see what will be the difference. But I already see that full zone gives more points than partially charged zone. Not what I expected to do actually, but okay. Oh. Okay, we have to be worried just a little bit. Because this stage looks beautiful, but it goes fast. It's actually, in terms of speed, it's the same like the previous one. But here it seems somehow more calm, you know? Oh, I think because of this. Oh, shoot. What is this? Can we have a maximum zone? Yes, we have maximum zone. Okay. Let's make some preparations for it. No! I make some preparations and I screw myself. Ah! All this zone went. Ah! Can actually. No, I don't have the zone available. I screwed myself. I made a mistake on my own, and yeah, I misplaced the straight line. I always hate when this happens, but My fault, nothing else I should say about this. Oh yeah. I don't even give a chance for the music to complete its first verse. I was like, no. I will clear a lot of lines, so yeah. It goes quick, but again, it's still level 12. It doesn't go any higher than that. At least for now. Okay, we have another chance to make a beautiful zone. Not really though. Yeah, not really. It's just Dodecadrys. Okay, but it was possible to get much more score from this. I guess I can do a few more Tetrises here. Oh, I can actually go for one more zone here. At least I can try to go for one more zone. I will risk it, I will try. Five zone, 5 lines. Not a lot. The problem is that speed 7, okay, I have to save myself here. And by saving myself, I mean oh shoot. I find myself in a big problem right now. Oh, okay. Phew. Because if I manage to actually lose here, almost at the last straight, this will be kinda sucks. Let's put it this way. I have to get rid of these lines. At least this way. Yeah, and this works. This is totally works. You always have to look around and keep your eye on the field. Because if you don't know what to expect next in terms of speed, you might find yourself in let's say kinda dangerous situation, just like I find myself right now. "43 lines. Okay, I'll try to clear as much as I can. 8 lines, sure. I will take this amount of lines and finish the level with the Tetris. All you need to do is not to follow the damn train. All you have to do is finish the stage with the Tetris. Not necessarily, but it's always satisfying thing to actually do, you know? Yeah, the game goes like, oh, it's a calm stage. Don't you worry at all. Well, guess what? It's not a calm stage. It will work quite calm at first, but then it goes a little bit faster, and you feel something is going on here. But in all seriousness though, I don't think this stage is very hard. Or maybe I'm wrong, because to be totally honest with you, yeah, it goes fast, but not crazily fast, you know? And you can do this 16 lines close to Perfectris, and I have the chance of actually getting it here. But as usual, it didn't happen because, not exactly because I made some mistakes, because my current field doesn't work well with it. And this is the last stage in this area, and we have only... No, forgot about this. Oh, it's 5 by this point. Yeah, I forgot about this. It goes 3, then 4, then 4, then at some point it goes 5. And then it goes back to 1. At the final area. Yeah. Let's call it my mistake. Because I forgot that there one more area. And speed here goes somewhat quick. Not balls to the walls, but quick enough to actually make you nervous. Okay, by this point I have to build up my case of zone and make it work. Something like this. 50 lines. Oh yeah, I do forget that I actually made a switcheroo. And this is why I cannot swap again. Because swap you do actually works between the zones. So if you made a swap and then the zone ends, you will still be unable to make another swap. Because you used one just a second ago. Now this should be... yeah. Still not my best result, but it's worth rank S. All I need, a level 15, well, it's cool to have the rank master. Next stage should be the final one. It's not exactly the hardest one, but it's the final one. So we have to survive through all of this, use as many zones as we can, and if we complete this, we will have a chance to actually... we will have a 1 minute of unlimited zone stuff, when you can rack up a bazillion amount of points. Would you like to say that? Because I sure am. So, without further any talking stuff and actually no, small pause because I have to drink. Coffee again, of course. 90 limes, most beautiful stage in this game. I like it like nothing else. I love this stage. I will even say you this. Everything in this stage is just an absolute perfectness. Let me put it this way. And we have to throw through 90 lives instead of 46, which you can see before at every other stage we play tonight. This time though, things are different. $80 lines, give me that. And now we have clear field and only 20 lines in the game. How's that? This stage is, by the way, the hardest one. It starts at a quite high speed and believe me, it doesn't go, well, it will go a little bit easier later on. But this shouldn't actually lower your attention by any means. Because yeah, right now it goes to just 7. And if you play through the whole game, by this point this speed feels to you like quite an easy one. But it still isn't the end, quite far from it. We're only halfway through, as you can see. And when we actually reach maximum possible speed, it still will not be a maximum possible speed, of course. But it will be fast enough to surprise maybe a lot of players. But this will be your final actual obstacle to finish the game. And even if you don't use your zone, and look at this, speed level 14, the highest possible speed on this particular difficulty. And the music reaches its, well, let's say it, a final form. And then you look at the amount of lines and still realize that you have 20 more lines to go at this speed. If you love the game, this will not be a problem for you. But if you're more casual player, this stage will be quite intense for you, but it's worth every single second of it. Okay, I have the maximum possible zone again. I have to make a build up for it. And then I will use it. This will be not the greatest zone, to be honest. Because it's slightly scuffed. Actually, not slightly, it's a lot of scuff. But if you manage to make it work, you will be rewarded. Not like this though. As soon as you clear the last line here, the game will not end though. Because you have a final minute to actually build a lot of points. Use your field, or what remains of it, to rack up as many points as you can. And when the timer goes up, it will start again. And this is until the very end. By this point, you already completed the game. There is no way for you to lose. Most likely. Maybe it's possible, of course. But why should you even do this? And this is going to be our final zone, because we actually reached our timeout. Our time has ended. So by this point we only try to get as much points as we can. And now it ends. First time I actually played this normal mode and reached this ending, to be honest, I was very surprised. Why I was very surprised? Because I didn't expect this to happen. So I just like, okay, I finished the game and it doesn't end, and then it goes like, bam. You have one more minute to make it works out. Like, make it counts. And when you complete the game, you get this insanely beautiful cutscene. Imagine seeing all of this in VR. Like, wow. You'll be completely just blown away how it looks. Yeah, this one that goes with the credits. You can skip them. You can skip them. I will skip them anyway. Oh, and I managed to actually beat my high score previously, and I beat my total high score overall. So, wow. I managed to fail few stages during this playthrough, to be honest. I managed to screw it up a few times. But in the end, I beat my total high score. So now it's 587,000 points. Before it was, I think, 570,000 something. No, I don't want to see at the rankings. I want to see at actual total high score here. Can I find myself? Journey to total area high score, normal. Here it goes 620,000. Weird. Oh, and by area high score in combination, but on total score on normal, my result is actually at 150, at place 152. Sounds interesting, because it is. Okay, I beat the journey mode, and I still have some time left. So, you know, since we have some kind of a relaxing gameplay and stuff, I actually want to check out new unlocked stage that I have now. Now, to some focus stuff, we have to clear. We have to do some all clears when we cannot change any kind of a stage. Chill Marathon, play a more relaxed version of Marathon with no game over. Let's play 1989, and you know, usual line clear for this marathon is 150. And while this thing calls a chill marathon, yes, it is, because it is a chill marathon. There is one nuance though, one small nuance. If you top out during this chill marathon, you don't get a game over. Yes, sure, that's true, but your score gets reset. So if you manage somehow to top out at line 149, your end result will be not a lot of points. The same actually goes to quick plays and quick playlists. There are 3 stages each. If you tops out during any of those stages, your field just gets resetted. It's emptied completely, but you lose all your score that you get so far, which is, I don't know, this is not great, and I don't think you will like this. Anyone wouldn't like this, I think. Let me check something. Let me check something real quick. Okay, I checked things out, checked a few things that I was, well, looking for basically. I found what I want to know. I found what I want to know. I want language. Yes, I can talk sometimes I can't. Let's go through a chill marathon, just chillest of the chills, and see how this stage looks, because I don't think I played this stage before. I have other one, 1984, but I never played this one, and I want to play this one. So, oh shoot, beautiful music. Oh, it's like a Game Boy version. Yes, please, I will have this. Actually, by the music, in terms of music, it sounds different. Okay, now it sounds like a Game Boy version. Now it sounds like a Game Boy version. Now it's okay. And yes, this is still a marathon, which means only one thing, that we will still get increase in speed, and by the end of this game we'll have speed level 50, which is very close to being the fastest one, but it's still not a fastest one. Fastest one is level 20, and you can reach it only, I guess, if you play Master's difficulty when you start at level 20. And from that point onward, it only gets worse and worse for you, because it gets only faster. Speed itself doesn't change at all at Master's difficulty, but at the same time, it actually gives you less and less time to actually decide where you want to drop your Tetrimina. Okay, this stage looks cool. I definitely like this stage, and I will do as many back-to-backs as possible. Because back-to-backs means points. And points means everything. Oh shoot, there's some sick remix going on. Oh yeah. So there are some changes as well. Huh. Okay, more you know. I never played the stage before, so everything I hear and see is a new stuff for me. So don't be surprised by my reactions. Oh yeah, it's a remix, alright. But seriously, I like it. Okay, here is my back-to-back Tetris comes to an end very soon. Because I find myself in this situation when I cannot keep back-to-backs going. I can start doing them again. Sure. Okay, this is a situation when I have to abandon back-to-back Tetris again. Because my field looks weird and not optimal. And when your field doesn't look optimal, you have to clean the mess you just created. If it's not that bad, then you will manage to do this quite quick. Oh, there are now some fireworks in the background. Jeez, they are distracting me. They are distracting me. Music distracting me, by the way, because it's so sick. Like, what is this? What the hell I just did? What the hell is this? Mistakes. Okay, I'm okay. I'm okay, I'm alive. Sort of. I'm alive, yeah. Music just slaps like crazy. Oh! You love to hear this. You love to hear this music. You love to play Tetris. We all love to play Tetris. I will say this again. If you don't love to play Tetris, I recommend you to play it. At least once. Try it. Maybe you will find yourself wanting to play even more. By the way, this is not a joke because some people actually say, nah, I don't want to play Tetris, I'm not interested in this game. Then they try it and, well, they cannot stop playing. As you can see, we have quite a high speed by this point. It's still not the fastest one. Actually, I screwed up. Okay. Yeah, this stage looks nice. This stage looks very nice, and getting S on just 150 lines is cool. Why my high score shows up as 500 points? That's because I actually played this marathon mode sometimes before, sometimes a long time ago, and I played not 150 lines, but I think 300 lines, because you can change the amount of lines you have to clear. Starting from 150 all the way to 600, if I remember correctly. Yes, maximum possible amount of lines is 150. But if you want to play as long as you want, you can always go into just marathon mode and enable this endless mode. If you enable this, you can play Tetris as long as you can. You can see that I did play marathon before on the endless mode, I play until I reach 1000 lights, and this took me 45 minutes, and I managed to get 2 million and almost 200 points, which is, well, which is double S all the way. And for some time it was top 100 in high score endless leaderboard. Now it's not anymore. Now if you find me in the leaderboard, marathon endless, then you will find myself standing at 104 place. So there was some time when I actually think about trying to reach top 10 by playing a lot of Tetris Effect connected, by playing a lot of marathon. And I think if I look at the results right now here, I will probably find that top 10 is a crazy high amount of points by this point. It kinda is. Top 10 is 8,848,000 points, which takes almost 3 hours. Vagabond, hello, hi. About religion, you know, I'm not exactly a religious person, but about your question, honestly, I don't know how to answer this, because maybe there is something when we all die, but unfortunately we cannot ask about this anyone, because, you know, if someone dies, he cannot speak anymore. Yes, we can still see them in our dreams, but count this as them speaking? I don't know. So it's an interesting question, and I guess I'm not in the position to give a correct answer to this question, basically. Maybe there is something, maybe there isn't. And maybe we will find this out someday. Not today though, and probably not tomorrow, but anything might change in the future, you know. So this is what I think about this. Classic score attack. Oh yeah, I forgot about game modes here. Game speeds NTSC and PAL, because PAL is slower. No, I will play it as NTSC because NTSC is 60 Hz. PAL is 50 Hz, and while technically I have 50 Hz here, I'm so used to NTSC now, so no PAL allowed. And is this a classic square attack? No holding stuff, no anything. It's just classic Tetris, which might go well and might went absolutely horrible. At some point it will reach the speed that kinda impossible to navigate, although yeah, thank you. I know that there is no right answer, and there is no wrong answer either, by the way. So yeah, anyway, thank you for appearing in the chat. I hope you have a nice day, you know, a nice week. Week is still in its full power, but every single day we are approaching Friday, and we are approaching weekend every single day. So yeah, I hope you have a nice time. I hope you have a good week so far. And if it isn't good for you so far, then don't give up at anything you are doing. That's all I can say. Usually I'm kind of suck at doing some motivational speeches and whatever. So usually I just say that no matter what happened, it will be better anyway. Even if not right away, then soon. You can call me an optimistic person, because I think I am. I am one, maybe. Optimistic to some kind of a degree. Let's put it this way. Okay, what the hell? I don't have a nice play field right now. Where is the straight line? Give it to me. Game, please. Okay, sure, okay. Oh, there you are. As soon as I don't need you anymore, there you are. Straight line. Where are you been all this time? Oh, of course you will be here all this time now. Can you appear? Yeah. This is the random. I'm glad that I'm probably made your make your mood a little bit better. If it is, then I really got that I managed to do this. Right now I'm trying to survive, because what is this? Okay, a randomizer in this game definitely doesn't like me in this classic mode. It hates me. But no matter what, I will still survive as long as I can, because it's possible. No, wait. Better option? Yes, this is a better option. What isn't a better option is the fact that this straight lines keeps coming, but not in the right time for me. Oh no, I think I'm going down here quite soon. Straight line, please. Please, I don't want you to see here. You are good and okay, this is just my mistake. All my fault. Okay, I'll accept this. No, I still have a chance to make things work here. All I need is straight line, which I don't have still. Come on, game, please, can you give me that? Oh, nice to see you. Straight line, not a nice time. Okay, this is much nicer timing, no? Now I can say thank you. I need to somehow fix up this mess. I don't know how, but I don't know how. Now I know how. We are doing something. We are doing something. No, we are not doing something anymore. Okay, straight line is now keeping me safe. Shocking, I know. But I'm still, like, dangerously high on the playfield. This is not a good stuff for me. Actually, I can place this straight line a little bit differently to make things easier for me. Oh, shoot. Yeah, okay. I wish I can clear more lines here, but I cannot. You want to know why? Because the game's random is hate me. Oh! Yeah, at least I got one Tetris. And screw myself. Oh! It's not a new record, isn't it? 46,000 points, it's a small amount of points. No, it's not a new record, because my record previous is 45,000 points. Need more of them. Don't have more of them. Well, well, basically. Are we survive this? Not really. I love classic score mode, by the way. Don't get me wrong. But the random here is just like, it can be absolute awesome stuff for you, and at the same time it can be a complete nightmare for you. If the game doesn't like you in the first second of the game, be prepared for a lot of junk going on your way. Because the game just decides to do this. And if the game for some reason likes you in the first second, you can get Tetris after Tetris after Tetris. But at some point, game might stop liking you, and then you will get a lot of junk anyway. And you can say the same thing about more modern game modes. By modern I mean game modes that follow the Tetris guidelines. Because there you always know that you'll get every single piece at least once in 15 I think, or 14 used pieces, because the rule of because of 7 bag rule, where you can have every single Tetrimina. You randomly picks up one of them from the bag, then you have to pick one more randomly from the remaining 6, then from remaining 5, 4, 3, and so on. When all Tetriminas are pulled out from the imaginable bag, you put them back in this bag, again shuffle around, and the process repeats itself as long as it needs to. In classic Tetris, in NES Tetris, there was no guidelines, and the game can do whatever it wants to do. If it wants to give you 4 lines in a row, it will give you. If it wants to give you only T blocks, it will give you only T blocks. Believe me, it will. It will give you only freaking T blocks. Small tangent. And Space Race, what is this? It's not its name of the stage. It's actually a master mode. It has endless mode as well, but here you can you actually have to clear not 150 lines, but you have to clear 300 lines. And in this game mode, speed begins from level 20 and will stay at level 20 throughout the whole game. But every single speed level, which here calls M1 all the way to M30, N30, N30, I can pronounce this right, sorry for this. Every single line, every single level doesn't change the speed how quickly Tetrimins fall. Speed here changes how much time you have to actually place your Tetrimina. You're starting with a standard timing for this, but every single time, every single level, this timings goes quicker and quicker. You have less and less time each level. So for example, if on level M1 you have, let's say, I don't know exact timings, you have, let's say, 1 second to react, or 60 frames to react. Then on level M50 you have at best half of this time. At worst you have, I think, even 1/3 of this. So you have to react quicker and quicker as the game goes on. Basically, you will see what I mean. I cannot complete this game mode. I get all the way to the half, lines 150 and something. And by this point, I cannot keep playing anymore because it's going so hard for me. And just for you to know, how many players actually completed this master mode? Not a lot. So far, there are only 5 players who completed this master mode. Only 5 in the whole world. So now you know how hard this mode is. Only 5 players, and all of them are professional Tetris players. All of them. completed, only 5 of them completed this game mode. Everyone else, while they are quite close to reaching this 300 line threshold, never reaches. Me as well. I stopped on at level 183, which is not even enough to reach top 100, because top 100 goes at how much? I will tell you. It goes at, it will load first. It should load up at first. Give the game a few seconds. Give it a small amount of time, and it will show you. 100 plays have 193 lines. So 10 lines more than I have at my best attempt so far. Of course, you have to play a lot of Tetris, and my ear is hurting again. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. For some reason. Okay, I will try this. Just for funsies, just because I can. Like, come on. I can try it, I will. But beware, this thing is fast as hell. At first, it's okay. Like, you can somehow control your Tetriminos, and it will be fine. But later on, game will tell you that it's time to stop any kind of jokes, and it's time to just do everything you can, or else you'll just die. You probably already noticed that Tetriminos appear at the bottom of the stage right away. Yes, because this is the maximum level, gravity level, level 20. It calls also 20G. And in this speed level, speed is so fast that Tetriminos cannot actually have any animation. They just fall. If some of you plays Tetris the Grandmaster, they probably might find some similarities with some interesting game modes available there. I don't know the name, and if I try to remember this, I will probably lose all the marbles here. I will lose the game. Because it's hard to actually think about anything else when you have this. And then it goes a little bit too fast, then yes, you have a problem, basically. And when you play this mode, you have to know how to actually build up and maintain your playfield. Because the factor of speed actually makes some interesting changes to the gameplay. You cannot move your Tetrimino freely, because how fast everything goes. So if you want to have access to every single corner of your playfield, you have to build it from the middle. So you can freely drop your Tetriminos to the sides, if you actually want this to happen. And you want this to happen, because if you make everything only on the middle, you will lose. You can also see probably that every single new level, animations for clearing lines also gets much shorter. This is also part of this difficulty. Oh, I placed the wrong figure. And yeah, mistakes here are much more unforgiving. You still might have a decent chance to recover though, so you shouldn't give up at first ever mistake. But you have to bear in mind all the time that this game mode goes hard on every mistake you made. It will punish every single mistake you made. At least it will try its best to punish you for mistake you made. Oh shoot! Yeah, now it goes too fast. But it's level M16, it's 156 lines, which counts as a double S because I think rank double S goes after 150 lines. So yeah, if you complete all 300 lines, it will still be rank double S, but if you manage to somehow reach this amount of lines, which is still kinda hard job to accomplish, you will get double S. It's still not my high score though, because somehow I managed to get 272,000 points, and mostly because I actually play much quicker, like I locked up Tetris by myself and not waiting until the period of locked up goes up by itself, by the game. It allows you to actually give additional points, and if you clear lines much more efficiently, not like what I did right now, you will get more points, and this might give you the end score much bigger than like I did right now. But to be completely honest, this is not that important. What do I mean by this? This game mode mostly focuses on actual amount of lines you clear. So if you manage to clear 300 lines, it doesn't matter how much score you get. It will be hell of impressive anyway. 150 lines for many people, I guess, is kind of impressive too. But for me, it will be impressive when I manage to complete this game mode and beat 300 lines, which is hard as heck, as you can see, because at level M15 it's not the end, it goes even faster then, to the point that I don't even know, I don't want to know, because if it's this scary right now, it will be even worse at level, even by level M20 it will be a nightmare, and I don't like nightmares, you know. Should we play something else just before the end? What can I? In fact, clear as many dark boxes as you can within 3 minutes. Countdown using phone, blah blah blah. Mystery, try to survive as random effects. Keep up in it. You know what? Let's try to survive. No. Let's not try to survive. Let's try to clear dark blocks as much as we can. I will use normal difficulty because yes, and not the endless. We have 3 minutes to make stuff. Let's make stuff. The more we clear, the better it is for us. And if we do everything very well, it will give us more stuff to clear. And if you do everything quick, you will actually get bonus points and stuff. And we all know how much we love getting bonus stuff, you know? Oh, more infected blocks. Oh no. Let's clear them all then. Tetris Cleaning Company, we will clean your we will clear your infected blocks quickly and efficiently. We will do everything in our powers to actually clear stuff. Oh, what? Okay, I screw myself up. Which is not the great thing to actually. But okay. Oh. Oh, new record, by the way. 563. Whoa! Do I have a previous... was my best result previous time was just an A? I get a little bit too much into the game and somehow gets a double S. This sounds cool. But I'm more than sure that if I look into the leaderboard, there will be more than 1,000, isn't it? So, okay, there you go, Purify, and the record is 1,773. I was right about more than 1,000. Where am I though? Not even close. Not even close even to top 100. I'm at 277th place. Yeah. That's not a big amount. That's not a big amount of points at all, you know? It can be more. It can be much more, but it isn't enough. So, okay, you know, by this point, I think it's a good point. By this point, it's a good point. I know how to speak language. Yes. No. It's a good point to stop for tonight. You know, I didn't play Tetris Effect Connected for quite a while, and it's actually kinda good to find myself back in this game. I really like it. I love Tetris Effect. Once again, I recommend you to play it if you love Tetris games. If you don't do this already, because experience like nothing else. Yes, it's Tetris, but it's in such a beautiful form that you should try it at least once. If you have a friend who has this game, go to your friend and play the game with him. You will not be disappointed. Even if you don't play well in your own opinion, if you don't play well enough in your own opinion, you can play at easy mode. You have a lot of actual modes that the whole purpose of this game mode is actually to just enjoy the game without a lot of pressure. Basically without any pressure, to be honest. So try it out, and you will not be disappointed. I promise you. I can promise you that. Anyway, it's a good space, good time to end stream for tonight. I see some new people in the chat from my stories-like stream. It's my first experience though. I will work on it even more, because not every single game works fine with stories, but I'll try to make this work with at least some games. Tetris is a good example, so maybe you will see streams like this in the future. Maybe I'll find something else to play which will fit into vertical format. Anyway, time to go into hibernation mode for me. It's time to go and have some good rest for you all. Thank you for stopping by, and in case you wonder, the same stream is also available as a normal landscape stream, normal 16:9 resolution. This stream is also going right now live at the same time. You can just open up my channel and take a look at this. So if you want to look at stuff a little bit closer, or if you want to look at the stuff from your usual monitor, not from your phone, welcome to my channel. Some streams will be like this. One of them, two streams at the same time, one of them in usual format and one of them in the vertical format, just like you see right now. Good news, right away, good news everyone. This Thursday we will see the release of side order DLC for Splatoon 3. And by the information I knew, if I'm not mistaken anything, this DLC will be available in early morning for me. So I will be able to play it in Thursday right away. So, you guess you already know what game we're going to play this Thursday. That's right, Splatoon 3 side order DLC. It's going to be, I think, a complete blast. I have zero doubts about it. And if you join me this Thursday for some Splatoon 3 action, I will only be happy about this. Okay, I talked too much. It's time for me to shut up. I will go and have some rest. Hope you will also get some rest too. And if it's morning, then good morning. If it's afternoon, then have a good afternoon. Also have good evening and good night, depends on your time zone. And no matter what time you have, please take care of yourself. And as always, I will see you next time. My name is Multiply. I will see you quite soon. Have a good time and have a good night. Bye bye.